Welcome back to Club Sport TV, where we highlight local sports clubs, their communities, and the athletes who give their all for the love of the game. We're halfway through the series, and if you've missed any of our previous episodes, you can catch up on YouTube. Just follow our channel at Stardust TV or scan the QR code on screen. And don't forget to like our Facebook page at Celebrate Club Sport for competitions and behind-the-scenes content. And remember, if your local sports club would like to feature on Club Sport TV, visit clubsports.co.za and get in touch with us. We love telling real local sports stories. Today, we're entering a fast-paced, high-energy version of the game many South Africans love: indoor cricket. Indoor cricket began in the late 1970s in Australia as a fun way to play cricket all year round, rain or shine. The court is enclosed, the ball is always in play, and the action is non-stop. Matches are shorter, the pace is faster. Strategy, teamwork, and communication are essential. Every second matters. Today's episode takes us to Fourways Falcons, an action sports arena located in Fourways, Johannesburg. For over 15 years, Falcons has been home to action cricket, netball, hockey, dodgeball, and action soccer, creating a space where sport brings people together. They've hosted and competed in both indoor cricket and netball World Cups, and also participate in the Global Club World Series for indoor cricket. Their teams have represented South Africa on the international stage, showcasing talent, discipline, and passion. But Fourways Falcons is more than just sport. It's community. They partner with the Douglasdale Police Station, offering their venue free for fitness training and helping victims of rape and abuse rebuild confidence and strength. Falcons currently hosts over 70 netball teams and 40 cricket teams in ongoing social leagues, making it one of the biggest indoor sports hubs in Gauteng. But to really understand the energy of action cricket, you need to hear it from the people who live it, train it, and compete in the arena every week. So before we take our break, let's hear from Dante DeWitt, who shares what action cricket means to him and why this fast-paced version of the sport is winning over players of all ages.
Cricket it's a very different take on cricket in general. I would say it's a more funner game in my opinion. It's a lot faster paced. Indoor cricket, the scoring zones are different. In front of your front line, you're looking at getting 2 runs. Behind the halfway line, you're looking at 3 runs, and back net you get 4, all the way up to 7. And it's played like that. Your crease lines, you're looking halfway of the actual pitch rather than the full pitch, and that's mainly how it's played. Other than that, you can get caught off the nets, that type of thing. So you got to be a little bit more critical in terms of your thinking when you're playing shots and things like that. So it's just a little bit more thinking involved. What we have is we've got different scoring zones. So in action cricket, the closest to the batsman, you have 2 side nets before the halfway line. That line essentially, or those side nets actually, is 2 runs. If you go behind those lines and hits the side net, that's 3 runs. If you go hit the side nets and then hits the back net, you got 4 runs. Directly to the back net on the ground is 5, and then directly to the back net in the air is 7. And then if you happen to get a wicket, either caught, run out, stumping, that type of thing, then it's actually -5 runs, so you don't have to walk off the pitch, put your stuff under your arm, that type of thing. You bat 4 overs, you and your batting partner. We have separate things called skins, so there's 4 scoring skins, which is you and your batting partner. Once you go in for your skin, you bat, try to score the highest runs that you can, and you walk off, and then the other team comes on to bat. So the role I think we play is we're a lot more approachable in the sense of being able to get to the high levels of cricket in terms of provincials and SA cricket. We don't have many bodies and things like that you have to get through, and I think that's one thing that's a big role that actually plays with everything in a sense. So we can get to an SA level of cricket much easier in a sense, since we don't have to go through all the SA boards. But yeah, I think it's a nice process to have, rather than having to go through club level cricket, then Division 1, and then you only get to, you know, like Betway, and then you get to SAs, that type of thing. Yeah, it's a lot simpler in the process, and I think that helps out a lot. So for the viewers that don't know, so it's 8 players per team, and then the game lasts approximately an hour and 15 to an hour and 30 minutes. When you do go to provincial level, obviously they're a bit more time strict. Then we're looking at about an hour a game. So yeah, that's basically timing on that.
And now, it's time for today's interesting fact question. Which country is recognised as the birthplace of indoor cricket? A. Australia. B. England. C. South Africa. Think you know the answer? We'll reveal it right after the break.
We all have a dream. The difference? Taking action. With Bravura Labs, strength, health, and transformation are within your reach. Fuel your dream. Make it your reality.
And welcome back to Club Sport TV. Before the break, we asked which country is recognised as the birthplace of indoor cricket. The answer is Australia, where the sport grew rapidly in the late 1970s and early 80s, eventually spreading around the world, including right here in South Africa. Now, let's hear from some of the Fourways Falcons players, their journey, their challenges, and why the indoor arena feels like home.
I think if I go back, my background with indoor cricket started around 2014. I started playing socially with friends, you know, that's how it starts, and then you get introduced to the right people that want you to play at a high level. And you start playing provincial, and you start playing national and international. You know, you represent your country internationally. So I've been through that setup, and you know, been to a World Cup in 2017, been to a World Cup in 2018. Been to a World Cup in 2023, you know, so it's really been it's been a journey, you know. We've also played in something called the Club World Series, where the best clubs around the world play against each other, you know, to be the best in the world.
So when I was 9 years old, I got involved. I got invited to a trial that was for provincials for Western Gauteng, and then from there it just spiraled. Now I'm 18, I'm back here, I've played for South Africa, I've played for the provincial side this weekend. It's just amazing. I think just the fact that there's nets around you makes it very fast-paced and interesting. So just with regard to that, it's very fun. I think the thing that's so fun about indoor cricket is, once again, the fact that it's so high-paced. Just with that, it's very fun, and you're always involved in the game.
Indoor cricket, yeah, it was like 2006 by accident, or by for one friend of mine that just twisted his ankle, and I was just a watchman there, and I started helping out at the backstop, and yeah, that's where the game grew on me, and started playing that from 2006 basically till today. You become like a family. If you play, like, you can ask a lot of guys, you know, if they played for a long time for a certain province, you really become like a family. And yeah, it's just something different from. I think every sport has its culture, but actually cricket just have a different culture when it comes to playing the game and having friends and, you know, banter and all those type of things. Yeah. Yo, the game tonight was actually, we talked through the week that we are not allowed to wear any sports clothing, only your playing shirt, and just to make it a little bit fun, we played in the finals. Look, last week the guys were very tough. They had played semi-finals, and tonight, yeah, they were just on a different side of the spectrum. We were much better than them today. We played very well. I think, again, as a team, playing together, having fun, that makes a whole difference when you play as well. If you don't play as friends, you don't play as fun, then the game is not for you. Look, there is always always like a little bit of stress, but I mean, geez, we've been playing this game for so long. You do get a little bit nervous, but because it was such a fun environment, like a social type, which it was a finals, no, there was no stress or nervousness or anything. So like when I started, I used to play very competitive. I used to play also like for the SA Men's open side. I also played provincials all the years. Still play Super League, which you guys probably are familiar with, which is still a very competitive, like a league that we play every Sunday or second Sunday or third Sunday. Yeah, but as you get older, I think you start to become more sociable. You actually come to the cricket to have more beers and then playing the game. So yeah, it's still competitive. I still like playing the game. I still love playing the game. As long as my body can keep up with the youngsters, I'll still play the game. Yeah.
Look, that's always been an interesting concept in terms of indoor and outdoor cricket. Outdoor players don't like to play indoor cricket. I mean, indoor cricket players, when they play outdoor cricket, they play better outdoor cricket. I mean, indoor cricket is all about technique, you know, playing the ball late, getting in line. They do it's the basics of outdoor cricket, you know, but if you have an outdoor player coming to play indoor cricket, he's just going to try and hit the ball all over the show and he's going to get caught, you know. So indoor cricket, it sharpens your skills for outdoor cricket.
So when it comes to South Africa, it's a bit of a difficult situation. Obviously, you don't get paid to play, so it's just more out of passion for the game. Just with that, making the sides is very difficult. So for me, it's personally about being competitive and just trying to play out of passion for the game, and also to have fun at the end of the day, because you can't play a sport without having fun.
We host like a bunch of different leagues. We're currently playing in our A League. I'm playing now in the Gold Final. But we do have like your beginner level cricket leagues where we go down to like people who just started, that type of thing, and we help people develop their skills. Obviously, you're going to play people who have played provincial cricket, SA cricket, and yeah, it's basically what we provide. So we do also have like our little kids going from under 10 all the way up to under 25, essentially Colts. We do even have like over 55 sides, so there's a bunch of potential for that. That's basically our leagues, yeah.
So we normally have social leagues. So we've got a C1 league, we've got a C2 league, all the way to D3. So your C1 league is your top league, which will have your best players involved, and your D3 will be more of your beginners. They're normally starting out to play the game. They're still learning the game, you know. So every season, if you end in the top 2, you go up a league. If you end in the bottom 2 in your league, you go down a league, you know. So all the teams always try and win the league just to have bragging rights, and that's how we work our leagues out.
Stay tuned, because after the break, we'll tell you how you can get involved in this fast-paced sport and how to join the Fourways Falcons community. We'll see you shortly. Indoor cricket is for everyone, whether you're an experienced cricketer, new to sport, or simply looking for something fun, energetic, and social.
So with that process in terms of joining a league and stuff like that, if you're coming as a person by yourself and you just, you're enthusiast about cricket, then we do have a place for you. We've got our subs group. On our subs group, we just add you there. There's a lot of teams that sometimes need subs, that type of thing, and you can join like that if you just want to get in by yourself. But otherwise, if you want to get in terms of having your own team, a full team of 8 to 10 players, you need 8 players to at least field the team. And yeah, if you want to enter that, we do have a cricket coordinator, Sipe. He's absolutely brilliant. He takes you through the registration process. There's obviously a registration fee in terms of that. When it comes to registration and stuff like that, we actually don't use a registration fee like most companies in terms of just trying to make money off people. So we try to do prizes and give people incentive to want to come back every week. And that's actually what we're going to have today, and I'm sure you guys will see later what that's all about.
I think my message for any young and upcoming players is to just work hard on your game and just focus on it. Over time, you'll get to where you want to be, and just now you'll play for South Africa for all you know.
To get involved with the Fourways Falcons Indoor Cricket Club, visit fourwaysfalcons.co.za or find them on social media. They welcome players of all skill levels, from beginners to competitive squads. And most importantly, getting involved in sport has real benefits. It builds confidence, it develops teamwork, it encourages discipline, and it creates friendships that often last a lifetime. So, whether it's indoor cricket, netball, football, running, kickboxing, get out there, get active, and be part of something great. And remember, this is why we bring you Club Sport TV, to celebrate community, encourage participation, and inspire more South Africans to get active and support local sports. To follow past and future episodes, subscribe to our YouTube channel by scanning the QR code on screen, and remember to like our Facebook page for updates and competitions. That's it for this episode of Club Sport TV. Join us again next Thursday at 18:30 for another inspiring story from South Africa's sporting community. Until next time, stay active, stay positive, and keep celebrating sport. God bless.